Hi everyone. Today we are going to do a few examples or look at a few examples of solving for one variable. So to start off, we'll take a look at a few example equations. First we have x minus 4 equals 1. So in this case we want to try and get x by itself by undoing anything that's happening to it on that right side. We're subtracting 4, so we can undo subtraction by adding. And because we're adding 4 on one side of the equation, we have to do it on the other side as well. So x equals 1 plus 4, which gives us 5. In this case, x equals 5. X is by itself, so we've solved our equation, and we're finished with letter A. For letter B, we're looking at 2x plus 3 equals 7. So again, to start off, we're adding a 3 on this side, so we want to start by subtracting 3, which we'll do from both sides. 3 minus 3 is 0, so we just get 2x on the left side, and then on the right side, 7 minus 3 is 4. We're almost done now. X is not quite by itself because we're multiplying by 2. We have 2 times x equals 4. So to undo that multiplication, we just need to divide, do the opposite of multiplication by 2. And again, we're doing this to both sides of the equation. So x equals 4 divided by 2 is 2. And we're done for letter B. For letter C, we have 5x equals x plus 12. So here, we don't have all of the x's on the same side. So we're going to start off by getting the x's on the same side by adding or subtracting. I'm going to take this x on the right side. We have x plus 12 or 12 plus x. Because we're adding x, we're going to subtract that x from both sides. So x minus x is 0. And on the left side, we have 5x minus x. So here we can combine like terms. 5 is our coefficient on the left here. And here we're subtracting 1x. So we end up 5 minus 1, we end up with 4 x's on the left side, and then 12 on the right side. Finally, we're multiplying by 4. So to undo our multiplication, we'll divide both sides by 4. X equals 3 for letter C. Finally, for letter D, we're looking at x plus 3 equals 2x plus 4. So I'll start off by getting our x's on the same side. I'm actually going to go ahead and just subtract our 2x on the right side. So we have 4 plus 2x, we're adding. So we'll subtract it to undo that addition. We need to subtract from both sides. 2x minus 2x is 0, so we just have 4 left on that right side. We can move our terms around because we can choose to add or subtract in different orders. So x minus 2x, I'm just going to move it to the left, plus 3 equals 4. And then we are adding or subtracting the coefficients because we have like terms. 1 minus 2x gives us negative 1x. Negative 1 times x plus 3 equals 4. And then to try and get our x by itself, I'm going to subtract that 3 from both sides. We have negative 1 times x. Actually put that in parentheses. Negative 1 times x equals 1. And then finally, we're multiplying x by negative 1, so we're going to divide both sides. 1 times x equals 1. Divide both sides by that negative 1. So to finish up, 1 divided by negative 1 is negative 1. So x equals negative 1 for this example. One note is you might see negative 1 times x written as negative x. So notice those are the same things. We're just excluding the 1 like we usually do for positive ones. There we go. So we went through a few examples of solving for one variable in equations.